So the highly anticipated release date of Grand Theft Auto 6, which is going to be later on this year, fall of 2025, confirmed multiple times by Rockstar, and not just Rockstar, but Take-Two Interactive's CEO Strauss, confirming this through multiple interviews just recently this last year and this year alone. So this is what's going on, you guys. There is a huge ripple effect that's happening in the gaming industry. There are several major gaming companies at this point, like Activision, maybe anything else that you could think of, Blizzard, Ubisoft, all the big ones right now are reportedly pushing all of their content back. So that means any release date that they have planned strategically for releasing a game around the time of Grand Theft Auto 6 is being pushed back at this time. So this is what Grand Theft Auto 6, with it not even being released yet, is doing to the gaming industry. It's making all of the other major gaming industry companies in the game, like, you know, it's doing all the big stuff right now, they're pushing all their content back, and they're not going to release it until basically Grand Theft Auto 6 gets released later on this year. But here's another thing too, which Rockstar is famous for, is pushing back major titles, which is a big question. Are we going to be seeing Grand Theft Auto 6 pushed back until winter of 2025, maybe perhaps even later on in 2026? We don't necessarily know that, but we do know at this time Strauss, which is the CEO of the parent company Take-Two Interactive, which owns basically Rockstar, has confirmed about 4 or 5 times, and like, these are publicly known national interviews of like, hey, when is Grand Theft Auto 6 coming out? And he's like, fall 2025, and we're gonna leave it up to Rockstar to decide when is the actual release date. And an overall outlook, we could be looking at this like this is potentially maybe a bad thing if you guys like playing other games, because all these other gaming companies are going to be hanging on to whatever the hell they're making on potentially before Grand Theft Auto 6 gets here and or releasing it after, because they do not want to be in straight pure competition with releasing a game around the same time that Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to get released, because folks, the numbers are public, okay? Just with doing research, Grand Theft Auto 5 online last year alone off microtransactions made over $1 billion. There's gaming companies out there that could only dream to make $1 billion, but once again, we got a lot of competitors out there, and not a lot of these competitors were actually, you know, named. Like, I can only imagine one of them is probably going to be like something like Activision and Call of Duty and something like that. Do you think that Call of Duty wants to release a game in fall and try to compete with Grand Theft Auto 6, let alone any other major gaming company at this time has reported they are holding on and pushing back any release date for any future game at this time. So if there's already gaming companies that are like, yeah, we're releasing a game about fall of 2025, I don't think so, dude. I think what's going to be happening here is a domino effect, which is already happening from several major gaming companies reporting, saying that, look, we're going to be waiting for Grand Theft Auto 6 and what that has to deal with, because we don't want to be in straight competition. That's one of the major things that these gaming companies are doing this for. And what does this mean for the actual overall gaming, you know, industry itself, like us as players? Well, we could switch gears real quick and talk about that. Is that even going to be a good thing, or is that a bad thing? Because before we even get any of these other major titles from any of these other major gaming companies, we have to wait for Rockstar to release Grand Theft Auto 6, and that's going to be even questionable if we want to even go and play any of these other games once Grand Theft Auto 6 is here, because I think in everybody's mind at this point, since the bar is so high, I think Rockstar is going to deliver. We've seen it with Red Dead Redemption 2, online, all that stuff. We've seen it with Grand Theft Auto 5 and the success of just the Grand Theft Auto franchise itself. We know that Rockstar makes bangers, so we're all just going to be sitting here holding on of hope of whenever Rockstar is going to be releasing this trailer 2, and or just any type of information. Maybe some screenshots, maybe something beyond what we have now, which is about a year and a half ever since the very first trailer. We have nothing from Rockstar itself. All we have is Strauss, which is the CEO of Take-Two Interactive, saying that, yep, the game is coming out later this year, so we can only hold on to like what he's saying. But once again, Rockstar is famously known for pushing back, you know, content. Let's not forget about the Heist DLCs way back in, it was supposed to be here year 1 or something like that, and they pushed it back like 2 years. They just kept pushing that one back. Not to mention a bunch of other projects not even that has to do with Grand Theft Auto, but just major titles itself, because when they release games, they want to make sure that they release games at their full potential to where the company can make the most amount of money, because at this point, Grand Theft Auto 6 is speculated to make well over $2 billion on the very first day of either pre-orders and sales, and that's not even including the online aspect of the game and all of the shark cards and microtransactions for GTA Plus that they plan on making over there. And probably one of the biggest fall-offs that we'll see in Grand Theft Auto 5's history is when Grand Theft Auto 6 gets released, and everybody that's been playing Grand Theft Auto 5 and or stopped playing it is going to be consuming and playing Grand Theft Auto 6 at this time, which is why I think Red Dead Redemption and Grand Theft Auto 5 will see some of their biggest fall-offs that we've ever probably seen in history, but we'll see one of the biggest games ever, Grand Theft Auto 6, get highly populated, probably so much to where I can imagine PlayStation and Xbox will be having quite some trouble, you know, hanging on to that many players that are playing one game at one time, right? Same thing with Rockstar. A lot of questions and little answers here, people. Please let me know what your thoughts are down in the comment sections below. Do you think this is as crazy as I do? Like, bro, basically Grand Theft Auto 6 has never been released yet. We still know that it's coming out at some point. We don't know exactly when, but it's basically making all of the other gaming companies like hold off on their projects because they do not want direct competition with Grand Theft Auto 6, and basically what that would mean for their game if they released it around the same time. Because we all know Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to be a banger. Everybody's going to buy it. Everybody's going to play it that they can, you know, that has new-gen consoles and can afford it, whatever. But, you know, that's what I'm saying. So, if you guys enjoyed the video, hit the like button, subscribe for more content, go check out more videos, and let me know what your guys' thoughts are by leaving a comment down in the comment sections below. But from there, my name is GRAVESIGHT. Hope everybody's doing good, having an awesome rest of the day, and I will see you in the next one. So, peace!